computer and everything together. What's up? This Immaculate 101 here. I was trying to find a good spot to do this because I'm fixing up the place. I gotta put my TV up, everything going on. But how y'all doing out there? And welcome to Capricorn Effects. I am nervous as fuck. Better late than never. Why I say better late than never? 10th house, Libra. The world could wait. When I'm ready, everyone's ready. All right. So I'm ready. So the two songs I picked for Capricorn Effects, I didn't finish the Libra, the Virgo one, but I know I need to feel this energy. Have any of y'all been noticing your dreams? Have y'all been paying attention to your dreams? Okay, let me give y'all the ephemeris of where the planets are. Not that y'all give a fuck, but it cares to me. This is not the only thing I do, but this is, I want to get better speaking. You know, what Mercury retrograde in Libra and Taurus taught me is tone. I'm always animated. I'm always, when I'm not overwhelmed in a good way, like very excited about work ethics, or and when it comes to learning, I get excited and I might slip up and say the wrong thing, and it's just, sometimes it's just, you get sometimes you be like, nah, fuck that, you know what I'm saying? So I try. Thank you for whoever's in the room. Y'all come in the room, please hit that like button, create an algorithm for me. I'm never gonna stop doing my videos, of course, but I ask for support because I am, when it comes to work, I am about equality. And lyrics to Mobb Deep, Survival of the Fittest. Okay, so let's get these lyrics. This is why I chose this for Libra. Even, oh shit, even if it's, this is my yoga chair, so I didn't screw it back in. I just put it back together. I was doing a little yoga workout earlier. Took a shower, then came back and sat on it. I need to screw it in, but if I fall, fuck it. Okay. See, I'm not supposed to do that. I learned that after the retrograde. I don't always have to curse. That's my 10th house though in Libra, and it is what it is. Okay. That's Capricorn with Libra energy, both cardinal. Learn to relax and just be yourself. You don't always have to be so animated, but I can't help it. I'm fiery. Okay. Here we go. So Survival of the Fittest. Sending this one out to my man, Killer B. No doubt, indeed. Where that weed, where that weed. I'm reading the words for y'all. What I'm saying, it told the real shit. All right, anyway, and this is Dark Side of Libra and the mindset of Libra. And I would like to say Aries too, okay? Whether negative or positive, okay? So let's go. There's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. You can run, but you can't hide forever from these streets that we done took. You walking with your head down, scared to look. You shook, cause there's no such things as halfway cooks. They're never around when the beef cooks. They're never around when halfway crooks. They're never around when the beef cooks. In my part of town, it's similar to Vietnam. Now we all grown up and old. Now we all grown up and beyond the cops' control. They better have they riot gear ready, trying to bag me and get rock steady. By the Mac 1 double touch you and leave you to not watch to go home with. My skin is thick. Cause it feels different when I'm rhyming it with the music. Cause you know, if I'm out of home puffing, live relaxing, New York got a nigga depressed. So I rear a slug proof underneath my vest. God bless my soul. Before I put my foot down and begin to stroll into the drama I built an unfinished beef. You know you soon be killed. Put it together. It's like missing vodka and milk. And um, I'm not out blasting, taking the enemies with me. And if not, they scar so they would never forget me. All right. That's Libra. I would say that's the mindset of Libra on the militant, because don't forget their partner sign is Aries, their opposing sign. I still call it partner because it's still their partner energy for two different reasons. They oppose each other. Because Aries, their polar opposite is Mars, so they're militant and they can be their Venusian princess, everything, flower, buttercups, candy, beauty, flea, butterflies, pink elephants and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think they came up with the term pink elephants in a room. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever they call it, purple elephants, whatever color. Now, this song I picked for Capricorn. Don't Walk Away, Jade. Now let me get the lyrics. Why this makes perfect sense between the both of them. Okay. All this love waiting just for you. I just gotta know that your love is true. Can you find it, boy? In and out my life. Wanna be your guy or girl, not cause the mood is right. If I let you come inside, how much longer will you hide? Would you need a little me? All right, it says, yeah. Would you be there for me when I need someone to hold? Baby, don't misunderstand. I do want you for my man or girl. I just need a little time before I invest my love. Don't walk away, boy or girl. My love won't hurt you. Now, why I picked those two songs between Capricorn and Libra is because Libra is the sign, I would say, because it's ruled by Venus. And what is Venus? Most people don't know. Aphrodite, come and see me. What they do about me. Don't doubt me. Don't doubt me. That's Libra. Aphrodite. I would believe their hashtag would always be love yourself. Okay? Speaking of that, I want to make sure that I'm up. Thanks for hitting the like button, y'all, for coming up in the room. And that could wait. So what I'm trying to do now is, one second, you guys. I just want to make sure I'm live. So this is what I'm doing now. So I just want to see if I can see myself. Damn it. It's because I can't see me. So I want to make sure I'm logged in. So, let me see if I can log in. I'm not going through this right now. All right, I just wanted to make sure. So anyway, having said that, so yeah, I wanted to see if I was live because I can't tell if y'all see anything because I was doing my last video and it was just audio and I was very upset. Highly frick again. So anyway, let me see if I can see it through the phone. If I can see it through the phone, then that's twice as, that's even better for me because I really would like to make sure that I'm there. You know, milk is chilling. What more can I say? Top billing. Got it good, and since you understood. So yeah, having said that, I'm gonna put it on mute here, and yeah, sign in with your phone, and it says using the mobile app takes up to something. So I'm doing it now, searching for a device. It says the searching open YouTube mobile app. So yes, y'all, just give me a couple of seconds. I'm in the mobile app. Mobile app that's the same Wi-Fi as this. And look, I don't get that. Cancel. Yes. Videos. Okay. So I'm not in. Oh. All right. So I'm in Immaculate 101, I think. I'm trying to learn this for a couple of seconds. Okay. Thank you. All right. So now it's working. So having said that, all right, here we go. I have the hashtag love yourself, and then I have watch your eyes. Libra is the energy of, they see, when they look at you, they automatically know, majority of them, even if they don't know themselves to that extent. They usually, when they look at people, they're seeing you from up and down. If you're about to waste their time, because Cardinal is all about time, especially Capricorn. Capricorn spent 28 to 29 years on the planet. So imagine if it spent 29 years just observing Libra energy. That'd be amazing. Libra energy is ruled by Venus. And Venus is art, pleasure, beautiful things, everything sensual, equivalent to Taurus, because Taurus is also ruled by Venus. And Taurus is also beauty, fashion, and all of that stuff too, you know? So, vanity, omittance. Omittance means that I'm not lying because I didn't tell you. That's not lying because I didn't tell you yes or no. Okay, so they're that energy, like that's where Scorpio get it from. Don't believe the hype that Scorpio was the one that if I don't ask, don't tell. That's Libra first, because after Libra comes Scorpio. All right, we're learning how energies transform from one sign to the next. Okay, and I could go back, and I don't want to digress. Okay, so what is all of those things? Shit, I said, you know what I said I was going to do? And this is me right now. I'm going to do this like I said I was going to do, because I'm going to do it. Frick it. While I'm live, it won't let me go in. So I'm going to let it do what it do. If my mother was here, man, she'll be proud. And her little own stink ass out of throw away. You know what I'm saying? So it won't let me go in through there because I have the parental control on it. So, yeah. Features of Capricorn. I'll let it continue to do what it do. All right? So, it's omittance, obsession, vanity, partnerships, because the seventh house rules partnerships. Their opposite sign is in the first house, and it's ruled by Aries. Their partner sign, like I said, and they're ruled by Mars. So the seventh house is all about partnerships, beauty of partnerships. How can I make others beautiful? It's not just necessarily them making themselves beautiful, but of course, because they are Venus. You know what I'm saying? They walk with sex, whether they are the not so attractive looking is Libras out there. You know what I'm saying? Libras are portioned in a way that Venus portions men and female in a way that it's just even. If you notice, they're ruled by the scale. And don't get it twisted. Just because you're a Libra, sun, moon, or rising, or even Mars, does not mean that you have balance. Majority of the time, you need to learn to balance. And in order, I'll get there, okay? All right, because you have to learn this energy of how it works. The old way in Vedic astrology was a man carrying the scale. because he was a hustler. So we go into now the dark side of Libra. Like I said, the dark sides of Venus is money. Of course, wherever your Venus is in your birth chart, that's where your money placement is. Whatever house it rules is where that house placement rules. You can attract money in that area. Oh man, I look so cool. Let me move on. I gotta see myself. That's the Libra in me. You know, I gotta see it. All right. That's my 10th house. That's how I work. And that all my co-workers, I would want to feel the same way. I would want them to feel at home working with me. I would want them comfortable and blah, blah, blah. Even though I run my house single-handedly, different. I would run my house like a motherfucking sweatshop if I have to. Because Aries don't like to cut corners. But what I find funny is sometimes they could be lazy and expect others to be fair and do their fair share in the help of them cutting corners. But we'll get to Aries when I get back around. That'll be a year, almost next year, you know, coming into their energy. And apart from a vanity, they are what would I call Libra? They are relatable. They try to relate to everyone because they like to give balance in everything. So like I said, that giving balance definitely makes them relatable in that vein, which makes it so freaking awesome. So yes, we're gonna definitely make this. Feel free to ask questions. Hit me up. And we're gonna get in there while I'm still talking. And hit me WhatsApp, y'all got me, hit me back. I'm about to check the messages as I continue to do this. I'm sharing it on oh hey Drama, what's going on? What's going on? Thanks for the support. I appreciate you popping in. It says something wrong with my yes it is. And I went into your earlier Drama. I went into your live when you went live earlier. It was just spinning. They gotta fix that app for you when you go live. Okay. So what else? Let's do it. Oh gosh. And Mercury's direct, so I'm ready to play these games back. All right, it's partnership. Also, the 7th house also represents open enemies. So 9 times out of 10, when you're dealing with a Libra, their energy that they put off, don't mistake it because they can switch it, okay? Libra also rules law, the 7th house, the judge, the jury, and executioner. Those motherfuckers will make sure you know that their judgment at the end of the day, when they feel like they have the right backup, that they're gonna let you know what they're thinking. But do they tell you the full truth? No, they don't, because they care about sparing others' feelings, because they're in a placement of partnership, okay? Now back to omittance, obsession, and vanity, being relatable, and the house of open enemies. Now this is what I gathered in information. I dated my whole entire life 2 Aries, one from childhood and one as an adult. But as an adult, I didn't physically get with the person, okay? I never slept with them. Even as a youngster, that was a childhood love. But knowing who they are, they're the ones, 2 types that I noticed with, that look so beautifully polished. And they look beautifully polished apart from me, because my Mars is there and my Venus is in Pisces. I notice Libras are either the tall looking slim guys. The features of a Libra, I would say, is they have that elfish look. All right, when I say elfish, elven, y'all seen Lord of the Rings, y'all seen, it's a bunch of other sci-fi science fiction movies that beautiful, them handsome elvish looking princes and princesses, they have them tiny, either them tiny slanted eyes, or they'll have the not chinky eyes, but they'll have that sleepy look. I mean that extra sleepy, the sleepy slant eyes that you barely look. They have them eyes. or they'll have the lips of, they'll have a no lip line, like no top lip line. They'll have very thin lips, or they have the lips cut like a frown, because they also carry a grin. I don't know what's up with us cardinal signs. We always look like we grinning. Even earth signs too. We do have the awesomest rested bitch face. But apart from that, Libra also look like they're grinning all the time too, or like they're not interested, or just a bunch of different emotions, but it's all in their thoughts. They're not gonna verbally say it, whether they like you or not. They may not tell you completely that they like you. They'll find a nicer way to break it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like how I'm saying it right now, because I'm in their energy right now. Okay, I don't know where. I believe Mars is still in Gemini, I think Mars is still in Gemini, so you're gonna get a little bit of superficial, even more, because Libra is a superficial sign. Libra chase beauty. Are they faithful, the most faithfulest sign? Hell to the motherfucking stinking no. Sorry, that was the Capricorn in the Libra 10th house. You can't get a Capricorn to completely care about what other people think, okay? Because that's the difference between Libra. Even though we're both cardinal signs, you can't get us to completely be a Capricorn. A Capricorn will not completely conform to no one's rules. Do you not understand that? Like, they won't completely conform. You know why? Because with every sacrifice, something might take too much, and that's where the satyr energy comes from. You give too much of yourself, you find yourself lost in the source. All right, on the darker side, because they've been there. They spend so much time on these energies, watching it and making sure and understanding it, and it's based off of fear, of survival. Libra is also about survival. At the end of the day, it's about money and luxury. Also, the 7th house can also put your ass in debt, along going into the 8th house, which is in Scorpio. Hold on, I ain't done yet. On the negative side, Libras can be scornful. Why I choose the word scornful is, you may not know that you offended them by being honest. If they ever was to ask you, did they look fat? Me as a Capricorn sun, I'll be like, if you comfortable in the skin you in, it doesn't matter if you look fat or not. They'll be like, tell me if I look fat, yes or no. And then you tell them that, yeah, they look fat. Scornful. Revenge. Okay? They already took notes in their mind that you didn't have to tell me I look fat, motherfucker. I wanted you to plagiarize me. It reminds me, that energy on the feminine side, and sometimes the masculine, I would say, they're the people pleasers. Okay? They like to please others. They like to be agreeable with everybody, like a Gemini. A Gemini does it equally to be manipulative as a Libra, but the difference is, a Libra after a while feels like it's no more, like you already know where I was going with this, so I shouldn't have to tell you. A Gemini was still trying to convince you, no, I really don't feel that way. But behind your back you find out, same way, oh yeah, they're both air signs, why not? Yes, let's do it. Aquarius does the same thing, but Aquarius will try to keep it behind the scenes more than a dark-sided Libra. A dark-sided Libra will take it all and fucking like I said, there's a war going on outside. No one escaped from. You can run, but you can't hide forever. That's how the brain works with them. You hear what I'm saying? Like, their brain is when they're angry, they work, to me, when they're angry, they work the best. Because now they're focused on anger. All right? For good or bad. I get from a lot of people that Libras talk too much. I don't know, because I don't personally know whether they talk too much or not, because I just don't know. I can't say that they talk too much, because I love things that come out their mouth. They're beautiful to me. Like, I can't yeah, see, I can see myself. They claim Libras talk too much. I don't think a Libra talk too much. You know what I'm saying? And if they are talking, they're talking to get you to talk. What did I say? I said, if they do talk too much, I wrote it down why I choose the words I choose. So if they do talk too much, they using the right words to get you to will you, use you to bend to the will of them, to find out where you are with them, so they know how to place you. Same way a Capricorn do, cardinal sign. If you're not useful, you're useless, because we don't like to waste time. I don't like to waste time. Libras damn sure don't like to waste time. I got a story my brother told me. My brother's a Scorpio sun, and he told me he was dating this Libra. This is my niece's mom. He said when they was kids, they were youngsters. He said he met at the park. You know what I'm saying? He was on his little bike, being his little badass self, Sagittarius moon. And he said he tried to holler at her. He asked her what's her name, and she told him Money. And he said she had this necklace or this ring on that said money back in the day, or some bagels or something. And that is Libra. Libra represents the finers. You see these? Libras represent, this is Venus. Venus is MCM. Okay. These bags, all the cool shit, all the Fendi, the Adidas, the fucking TVs. Venus is everything beautiful for comfortability of pleasure. I believe condoms were made for Libra. Cause I don't want to have too many babies if that money ain't right. Oh, if I can't afford it, it ain't going down. You know, I need a husband who can take care of me and make sure these bills are paid. And I like to go shopping when he pissed me off. I also think divorce court was based on negative Libras and Taurus energy. Cause it's ruled by law. It's ruled by relationships. It's ruled by the balance you're supposed to contribute in a relationship. And most people don't bring that in relationships no more. They bring what they have and they tell you this is what I got to offer, rather than the compromise. Libra is a compromising sign. Always remember that they always compromise, whether it's for their own benefit or your benefit. Always notice they're always compromising. If they like you or not, if they like you, if they see you in the light of somebody shining, oh yeah, they also represent shine and polish, not just jewelry, like shine and polish. They would like things to be almost spotless. Their type of women would have to be the kind of woman that can bring assets, and I mean assets to where their type of women that they look for is beautiful. The woman could be a complete airhead, but they know if the person has a good heart, they know that it would take partnership of them to mold their partner to bring out the best in that partner. See, that's what I'm saying. Like not everything is bad when it comes to Libra. Libra can mold a partner and bring the best out their partner, like polish their partners too. You get what I'm saying? Like they have that in them to, and with their friends, they create good organization skills to therapize people in a way that it can help them. Their tone and everything can reach into a person and help them help themselves, even if they can't do that for themselves, because they know at the end of the day, deep down, if they really want something, they know how to get it. It's just most of the time they're indecisive, and I mean indecisive. But when they see somebody broken, they automatically see and then see what that person needs, and if they care about you, they'll help you grow in that area. Okay. Besides them being scornful, I'm giving you all their dark traits so I can get to their beautiful light of how they are and how they work when they're working from their higher frequency. Okay. Their negative side, like I said, I gave you the scornful. They play others against each other. Like if they have, they're always in their mind low key. Like I said, low key, they're always in competition. If they see you got something, they're gonna low key get it too, or they'll want to be the ones. They can also be the energy of the have and have nots. Have y'all ever seen that show with Tyler Perry, the haves and have nots? They can be the dark side. On the dark side, they could be the Venusians, because that's what I call them. Even when they see me, I'll be like, "What up, Venus?" or "What up, Venusian?" They can be the ones who do the credit card scams. They can be I wrote it down. They can do the credit card scams for the latest clothes, the nicest furnitures. They can do all of that shit, or they'll go for something like to get it to that's ripped off. They can do shit like that. They can what else? They can manipulate others to fight. Oh, all right. They come out of revenge. They can manipulate others to fight. Like how I would say they would play people against each other. Let's just say everybody. Let's just say Capricorn me. I had a function, and I had a party that two people that they didn't get along with. They did not get along with, and they'll be first of all mad that you didn't tell them that that person was coming to the party. In their head, you still cool with them, you their friend. I'm still their friend, but they low key in their mind. They like, okay, you brought my fucking enemy here, bitch, and you trying to get us all to be in the same motherfucking vicinity. You trying to play fucking mother hot pocket mom? Because I always keep hearing I'm the hot pocket mother. I don't know why, but that's how I am. I feel like let bygones be bygones for a day, and we all can go back to war later. And all is fair in love and war. The art of war, I would say, is Libra to the T, because it's open enemy partnerships. If I don't like you, nigga, we ready to go more shout the hypocrite them. All of them are going like say we are them friend when we load the line and draw the line. Somebody one of them put one foot over. Sprague Benz. Ha! That's how I see it with them. Okay, on a negative note. Okay. They can be defeminizing. I've seen some who dress their children in like if it's a boy, I see them dress their sons and or boys in clothes that they would want to be what they would consider to be unisex, but it's defeminizing the boy. So the male child, in that vein, they do that. Literally, I've seen boys, and like sometimes they will dress their sons in defeminizing clothes because they're all about femininity. They're all about great looks. They're all about the latest fashion. They're all about diet, bittersweet. I call them, I wrote it down, damn it. They can be, artificial. You know them girls who get the butt lifts and they could be artificial. They can get the butt lifts and I do believe that they are afraid of getting old, just like Leo. Low key Virgo do that too, but Virgo wouldn't give a fuck. At the end of the day, they feel like as long as they handwork and they can get a little fake pushing a mechanical something, they alright. But Libra, they want to know that they are wanted and appreciated, and they really do. I believe they need someone to balance them out, to help remind them that your thoughts don't always have to go the way it does. Sometimes they overdo it. Like sometimes they overthink themselves to where they create chaos. And they do that just so they can, that's what I'm saying. They do it just so they can break the fight up. Like I said, they could break the fight up and then make it look like, see, you was attacking me, but I didn't attack you, but they did. You understand? Like they could create an atmosphere like you said something insulting, but you didn't. It was just like, I didn't mean to do it like that. It didn't even happen like that. And they'll tell you and they'll convince you that it was you that started the incident, but when it was the other way around. They purposely do that. They can be very greedy to that degree. They can be very controlling. They can also be the type that super micromanage. You think Virgo micromanage? No. Libra get the fucking micromanaging after Virgo come Libra, right? So now let me give you the juicies. They micromanage. They can micromanage their in-laws, nosy in their lives, making sure they want to know what's going on. Really and truly is out of control, and manipulation is not really necessarily out of the kindness of their heart. It's to micromanage and make sure nothing go by them that they don't understand that makes sense to you. I'm helping you to help yourself from yourself, if that makes sense. Okay? They could play the pity part. They can act like they stone cold broke. They'll borrow from poor. They're the Peter Pans. They are the Peter Pans. They will be the Peter Pans, and also the pansy schemers. You know, the ones who have those pansy schemes. I wrote it down. They're also the ones that energy, and I'm talking about on the negative side, because I want to go the negative so you can see the lighter side. The pansy schemers. There was something that happened years ago with this guy borrowing money from these investors. It was probably for a school or some kind of business, and he got the money from the people, and the money was funneled somewhere else, and they never heard from the person again. When they caught the person, it was so many years later, well over 20 plus years, the person, everything was thrown out the window because they ain't got the court. You know, the court had to throw it out because they ain't have all the exact evidence and shit. All that shit happened to happen also through a Mercury retrograde where all that shit got lost. That motherfucker was lucky. I said that's some Libra shit. Okay, that shit happens. A lot of scams especially when there's retrograde during Libra. They'll go GoFundMe pages that they be scamming. Can't remember. There was something recently. Oh, during Mercury retrograde, that gay guy who funneled for a sex. He had the money for so-called organization. Then he changed his mind and ended up using the money for a sex change. That's Venus as well. Venus does things as such. Like, I changed my mind. I want these new boobs. Yes, I said it was for a startup of business, but now I want my transformation. They will do shit like that, okay? Or they'll borrow from Peter. They'll rob Peter and Paul, and they'll share with others. But really and truly, they create debt, and they love to waste money. Why on the dark side? They waste money. They waste money. Money gone, money gone. They'll waste money. They'll blow money on a car for one day just to look good, to show up at a motherfucking party, just so they could be fly for that party. But what I admire is they teach you. All this could be yours too. Why you don't want the finer things, even for a moment, is monetary. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that they can't get it long term, because it's monetary. And they also know it's necessary. I think that the reason why Libra likes beautiful things is to help them get out of their space of everything that is chaotic in their life. They like things to micromanage because it's easier to understand the control they have over others, so they can understand themselves later on. Because I do believe that they don't always stay where they are. Like, after a while, after raising hell probably from their younger youth, they calm down, you know what I'm saying, and understand the value. There's still some dark-sided ones in their lower frequency as older, but they manage it well to where they keep it at a minimum, to where they don't get red flagged by the police. Like, seriously. All right. Yeah, they're credit card scanners. Their vices are beauty. Like, they can, like I said, they'll date a complete airhead and try to mold them and blah blah blah. Or wherever money is, they're there until the well runs dry. Wherever they are, well runs dry. They'll fuck you. You know what I'm saying? They're always indecisive. So best believe, I don't care if they married. If they're married, they will still be unhappy because they like fresh, new things. And I mean fresh and new to feel revitalized. Like, vitality for Libra comes with spontaneity of something new. Sure, they can adapt and relax and everything, but they don't like to conform because they're, like I said, their partner sign, the opposition sign is Mars, which is Aries. Aries is woo, woo, woo. They quick and they good with numbers. You hear me? So you can imagine that Libras are also good with numbers. They may not be confident in it, but they'll be awesome at it if they play with it. Okay? They will be awesome. And then they'll realize, damn, I didn't even know I was that good. Trust when I tell you. Like I said, all right, they can also create mental illnesses that inflict on themselves. I think they get that from Leo and Virgo. Because Leo and Virgo can create Munchausen syndrome to where They can psych themselves out. Like, I can't breathe. My heart is racing. And nothing's really wrong. Like, they can do that. They go through that time of overwhelming. Their brain is air. Remember, air is always thinking, I know I have an air moon. 20 plus something degrees, Lord. And sometimes it make them restless. That they'll find themselves taking vices. Now, I would like to say Libra's drug of choice would be values, because they like to be even keel, but at the same time cognitive to where they are functionable. I wouldn't, if I seen a Libra ever do cocaine, I would have to check where their Mars is, their Mars and their moon sign. But majority of the time, I would say their drug of choice is anything like a muscle relaxer, little sips. Because if they're drunk, they're very violent. If they're a heavy drinker, they can be very more violent. That's why I say alcohol is spirits for them. And Libra is not a good sign to balance feelings. They assimilate feelings because once again their air energy. And I'm not speaking for like it to be one person, because of course we have a bunch of different makeups. I'm only speaking for sun, moon, and rising on the energies that being dependent on their house placements. Now, if you had a trine is another planet teaching that part of that energy, a lesson. Like sometimes they'll think they know it all, and they already have it in their mind whether they're gonna listen to you or not. Believe that. They'll throw their parents under the bus. Like they'll shit on their family if they have to, if it's about that coin. I mean, they love their family, but they want to also project equality. The word is project equality. Later on, they'll be like, look, Ma, I'm sorry I fucked over you right now, but that didn't look right, XYZ. They'll tell them that, behind the scenes, but out in the front is justice. You understand? So, or it'll be the vice versa. They'll have a nice diplomatic way of handling it to what they call diplomat, even if it's cutting off their nose to spite their face. All right. Like I said, I believe divorce court reminds me of Venus. Everything that people married for wrongly, that they assumed was the idea of what love was, that they thought the idea was to marry for money and stability, the idea of staying in a relationship. Oh yeah, they'll leave their partner. Them in Aries, I noticed. Oh yeah, they'll leave their partners if their partner let themselves go. You'll find them low key backing away. How do they low key back away? They'll start finding so-called other hobbies to get away from home, to go out there and play. You ask a Libra, are they in a relationship? They may tell you they're married. They might also say they're happily married. But while they're with you in their hotel room, that explains everything you need to know. Okay? They are always with the idea of something better and greater and faster. Even me, like I said, my 10th house in Libra, I want my work to be beautiful, theatrical, superficial, but at the same time, I like to take my time. When Libra take their time to do it, some people claim Libra never finished projects. Bullshit. I know Libras that finish projects. I have 10th house in Libra. I fucking finish projects. I may create a lot of damn projects that don't get done at a timely fashion, but that don't mean that they don't finish projects. It just means that they're all over the place because they're air and they're overthinkers. Naturally, I commend them for when they do something and it's done right as well. Yes, they are people who are status climbers. Capricorn rules status. I am what they call us there. They said we are, I forgot the word right now because I'm getting hyped. But yes, Capricorn and in Libra is, I forgot the word. Like we are at home there. Okay? How they take revenge. How they take revenge. They can disappear from you. They'll date your man, your wife, your husband, your best friend, just so they could spite you to get power over you. Because remember, the polar opposite is Mars, art of war. Okay? Is strategic, almost like playing chess, but unconsciously they are ruminating on their own personal come up. The own personal come up is, you motherfucker, you dirty rag, that Dick Tracy ass type nigga. You know what I'm saying? Their own private justice, and how in another part of Libra you will see Libra as that gorgeous Babs Bunny from Roger Rabbit. It was an old movie. When y'all get a chance, check it out. Look at Babs Bunny, his wife. She's the pretty girl that kind of looked like Lola Falana with the hair dressed to the side and the red dress and the hair to the side. Majority of the time, they cannot do nothing. They won't step out nowhere without putting their face on. The men too. The men, they like to look and make sure they good when they handling their business. No matter what it is, you're gonna always find them finding a way to put some lotion on to smell good, even if they work their job as sanitation or something. They'll be beautiful funky. You know what I'm saying? Smelling funky good stink. That, you know what I'm saying? They are all about, they care about what people see, because they want to be of assistance in some way, shape, or form, even if it's at the detriment of being a people pleaser. Okay? And like I said, divorce court, if you want to know anything about divorce court, those are dark-sided Venusian traits of Venus, whether Taurus or Libra. Okay? That is given, like factual, look it up. Okay. Now, them with Capricorn in a relationship. Oh, wait, okay. So I ain't done? Okay. Something said, all right, they'll date husbands, spouses, something about King Louis or something. He dated his friend's wife, and then he took over the throne from that nigga to get back at that nigga. And they'll act like they never did it at all. You hear me? They'll act like, oh, I never did it. Trust and believe they'll do that shit. And they could fight. Don't underestimate a motherfucking Libra. They fight dirty. Because they part of the side is Aries. They fight dirty. They bite, they lick, they'll spit in the cut too. They'll get your ass, so don't fuck with a Libra. All right, don't piss them off. But if they piss your ass off, the universe naturally gets them. The scale tips back and they get it times 7. If they never knew that, if y'all don't know that about Libra energy, what a lot of them don't know, these are secrets that I'm revealing, that this took me so long, it's so long. The scale energy comes back to them in a 7-year transit. 7th house. Aries, quick as a motherfucker, quick and swift, 1st house. Capricorn, that's why I tell goats, be careful. Nigga, be careful. You get it from your partnerships, okay? All right. What else? Munchausen syndrome. Them Aquarius, Leo, Gemini, Aries, Virgo, and Pisces have Munchausen syndrome. So if I ever said it before, and I missed saying it in another video, forgive me, because it has multiple books of stuff and they're scattered all over the place in this place. Like I said, I'm fixing it up. I'm gonna show you my floors and everything. I got little clips of how to decor your house. That's my 10th house Libra, go figure. All of those things play a part in it, okay? But they seek balance. They can be artificial. They'll blend in with the crowd, just like Aquarius. They can also be if you put Libra in the 10th house. We're just talking about now houses, the energy of 10th house in Capricorn. It could have been it could also on a dark lane. They could be a pimp hoe situation. They can have the Capricorn would be the person to collect the money, and the Libra would be the one to motivate the women to go out there and sell their ass. Facts. Don't tell me nothing that I don't fucking know, because I know it to be true. I know at least 4 that does this and does it, and they coach women. They start off motivating them, and then next thing you know, they motivate them to go sell their ass. They basically saying, if you want to sell your ass, make the best goddamn coin out there. All right? Dark-sided Libra, Cardi B. There's a lot of other dark-sided. Heather Hunter. Heather Hunter was an old school, shouts out to, what's her name that gave us this, I gotta start writing the people name. Heather Hunter was a porn star who was trying to later on marry somebody who had who was into politics. I found out, like they are naturally, I can't say wayward because everything for them is just like I said, survival of the fittest. And at the end of the day, they don't know. They might change their mind later. They analyze feelings. I analyze feelings. Shit, you see me in this goddamn wig. I was trying to figure out which wig to wear for this motherfucking thing. Because I feel like this is a job and I want to do it right. You know what I'm saying? So you can imagine how my 10th house in Libra is. I don't want superficial, but I know superficial is what people want to see. And at the same time, I can take what I have with that and use it to help or fuck something up. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue. Okay? They can be gold diggers. All right, and this is all we're talking about, all the dark traits to get to the light. They can be gold diggers. They can or they can just go for the prettiest boy or girl, you know what I'm saying, simply because they like beautiful. The glamorous life. See, I will play certain songs, but I don't want to get copyright infringement because I'm trying to get monetized for my page finally. So yes, they can be the gold diggers. Yes, they can marry for money. Yes, they can do all of that. And yes, they can make the excellent mate. They can have sex for price. You hear me? High pussy price, high pussy price. They can do that. I heard they lazy in bed, and I heard they were I never like physically sleep. When I tried to get with it, let me tell you how this works. My 4th house is in Aries. When I get alone with the Aries energy, because my 4th house is in Aries and I have a lot of degrees in there. When every time, twice in my whole life, when I tried to get with the Aries, I completely lose my sexualness, my sexual drive. Like, it works for the both of us. Like, maybe the energy between us both is so hot, it fizzle out. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that y'all not attracted to each other. It's just sometimes two hot energies can cancel out the other. Okay? Too much air can be an overwhelming relationship to where it can become domestic violence. Okay, it can be like that also with air and with Libra and Leo. Now, for me with Libra, we get it on. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, my North Node is in Scorpio in 8th house in Leo. So you put the sun there, I automatically knows. I just know. I know that I'm more heat than there. I'm more heat, goddammit. I'm more heat. That's it. I ain't gonna explain. I am more heat. I heard they're lazy in bed. I heard these, mind you, I'm taking notes. I heard they're premature ejaculators, like the ones like when you touch them and turn them on, they come quick. Whoa. I don't know. I never got to have. I did get with a Libra. He was very superficial. They love to stay in touch with their exes. They love to still sleep with their exes. Don't believe the hype. I don't care if they're in the 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 20, 30, 110 plus relationship. They're always going to keep in their mind. They're looking for that perfect one. They will always keep in touch with their exes to make sure, because they like to still be estranged but attached. And if you don't know, that's not lying because you don't know. I didn't tell you, but that don't mean I didn't lie. That's legal. When they say law and lies are together, remember Libra rules law, the 7th house. They are in their mind, they're the jury, the judge, and the motherfucking executioner. All right? So they'll always be in touch with the exes. Don't believe the hype. I don't give a fuck if the person know if they married. They'll be like, oh, that's my friend. I knew them from way back when. Believe me, either they fucked them or they have intentions on getting that motherfucker, but the money wasn't right yet. You know what I'm saying? And we talking about all the lower frequency, okay? We talking about the lower frequency. Because they like that. They like to feel like they don't like, they always are in the what if zone with anything they do. What if this? What if that? What if this? What can I do to make it better? What can other people use that I can bring? Or what can I bring that other people can need? Uh-oh, here we go with another message. I wish I knew how to work it right here on the screen, so when y'all typing up, I can see it. Okay, let me see what I got. What somebody asked me. I would say their favorite position. I got a question of their favorite position. I would say if it was a Libra man, because they do talk to me. I'm a tomboy. I'm a tom girl. For the women would be on top going, oh my God, it's good, baby, yeah. Oh my God, you the best. Oh baby, bring it. That. The men, so the women would be on top because they're not trying to work too hard. You understand? Because they don't want you to understand their makeup. They don't want you to completely know who they are in bed. If they do want you to know who they are in bed, it would have to be that one real, the person that really, not the prototype. It would be the real person that they wanted to give their heart to. Not the prototypes that they was experimenting with until they got that person. It would be the person that they'll let that out. And I noticed when, after running around and doing all that ripping and running with Libra energy, of them finding that person, the person, let's just say one day that bitch start coming out of bed with shit mouth and walking around them all day. After a while, then nigga, you supposed to be showing me your everything, nigga. I got up and put my wig on for your ass today. And I woke up and brushed my teeth and I cooked this breakfast in their head. They ain't saying it yet. Because, right now they're giving you time to understand that you're fucking up. They might say, you could throw some cold water on your face. They're very gentle and caring about how they're insulting you. Believe it. They care about how you feel, so they'll start off nicely with the gestures of manipulating you to see if you'll come around to understand that this matters to them. And it should matter because they're making these sacrifices for you. Also, I'm sure and I'm certain they make them sacrifices in a relationship. Okay? They do. If they can't cook, they'll learn how to cook for your ass. That's what I'm saying. These are the things. That's why I'm getting up to all day dark, to bring to the light, to show the willingness that they will try to get to show their partner, even if they believe that for a while that you were the one at that moment. They gave you a hint of Venus. Okay. They love showing off their assets. If they got beautiful big breasts, they're going to show them titties. They're going to show the whole goddamn scoop damn near close to. They're going to use their assets. If they had a commercial about, if they had a commercial about canned corn, they'll have a fucking thin ass chain with the can of corn around their neck with their big ass titties showing. So the purpose of the video wasn't really about the cleavage, it was about the canned corn. But you looking at that, but they know that shit gonna get the ratings because niggas ain't gonna care about fucking investing in no canned corn right away. You know what I'm saying? So they planted in your head cleavage. The can of corn was hanging in front of the fucking cleavage. That's Venus. You know what I'm saying? They giving you beautiful beauty and fucking they beautified the can of corn in the center of somebody's cleavage. They'll do some shit like that. If they were if I would say beauty, I would say Libra would be what car? Libra would be the Lamborghini. Libra energy to me, the polar opposite, and I mean on the dark side, because the polar opposite would be that Aries. So Aries would be that Lamborghini, but Libra would be the Lamborghini with the doors going up. You get what I'm saying? Libra would be that, like, okay, I learned to master and balance this. Now, boom, pow, how you like me now? That I'm that upgrade. They the upgrade of relationships, what a relationship should be. Only thing that most people I noticed with Libras is they don't like that Libras micromanage their relationships. They don't like that Libra tell them what to wear, how to wear it. I ain't gonna lie, it may look nice. You know what I'm saying? It may fuck you up also and give other people the wrong idea about you too. Cause sometimes when they dress you, if it was the opposite sex, like if it was a Libra dressing their man, they get them the nicest shoes, or some of them, majority of them, and I'm talking about the ones who are all about that, the have and have nots. They'll get their partners the beautiful shoes, because I ain't gonna lie, I love to dress my man. I'm 10th house Libra, even though that's not my sun sign, as down in my 10th house. That's my ruler, my 10th house. I would like to dress my partner, but not the way I like it. They would dress their partners according to what people see. Okay? Me, I want my partner to dress right when it comes to business, but whatever, however they look in the street, I could give 10 shits to them. But them all the time, they want their partners to dress, make sure you look good in the latest shit, make sure your shoes are shine, and that's a fact. I'm like that. I'm Aquarius moon. I'm anal about my shoes. I have, no lie, my stacks of shoes are taller than me. All right? Taller than me. Taller than my goddamn closet. My closet pregnant. All right? I'm a handbag junkie, but more so I love shoes. I'm a shoe fanatic. If I ever had a spendthrift, I'm not gonna lie, it would be shoes and computers. I'm always into techie because my Aquarius moon, I'm always into something latest with the new technology. I love to build things from scratch. Libras try to tinker in that department to build from scratch. But they're awesome polishers. Like they can polish something and make it look beautiful. Like especially if they were counselors, they would be awesome at counseling. Okay? Just know that. They would. They would be good judges if they weren't being manipulative about it. Okay? They would. But they also can also play the game of I helped you, now you owe me X, Y, and Z. Okay? They do that too. I'm gonna get to that in a second. So after showing the canned corn on the titties, they done got a that commercial for the canned corn probably got nominated for a fucking Grammy for being the best goddamn commercial they ever fucking created. You know what I'm saying? They could get that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's Venus. That's Venusian. Okay, they can create. They can the clothing that they could give their partners might mistake their partner also to be, like I said, defeminized into a man. If they get the stuff, if they pick the clothes for a guy, it might make the guy look. If he's a heterosexual, it will make him look like he's a liquid quartz, good, the look he gay. It'll make him look like that, and he'll get the wrong, and people will mistake him to have all this money. Not to say that they man, because trust me, they choosing a dude that can sustain them later on. But not to say that the person may not have money, but it will give you the people the wrong idea about that person. It'll make the wrong energies fly to you, like, yo, that nigga hold it. You get what I'm saying? The wrong energies, because people do that also to Libra. When they see Libras wearing the latest clothes and shit like that, they're like, okay, that motherfucker got that bag. You know what I'm saying? Then you get robbed for something you really didn't have, but you was trying to keep up with the Joneses for that little bit, and you got robbed. You know what I'm saying? Because you was being in that vein of the glamorous life. I don't even know how long I'm talking for, but I'm almost done. So they like fresh and new. Okay. Now, why I say now I'm done with the other things to say. Libra's energy, man or woman. Oh yeah, they don't like to get dirty. They like to pay for people to do the work for them. They don't like to really get dirty. If they get dirty for you, they love you. If they get dirty for you, they love you. They're not going to just do that for anybody. Libras can be the biggest show-offs, and if you got something more than them, they'll copy you and act like they had it before you. Oh yeah, I've seen that done too. When they jealous, they'll big up their other friends. Libras are the biggest trend copiers, like they're trend copiers. I heard that, and I don't know if this is true, that Kim Kardashian is a Libra, and I suspect the Hilton girl to have Libra in her as well. She's not just Aquarian. I feel she has more Libra, like a transit or a trine in there that activates Libra inside her, or Venusian type tendencies. Because they're all about beauty. They're all about quality. And I love quality. That's what Capricorn is about, quality. That's why Capricorn is at home in Libra, because they both understand quality, they understand hard work, and they understand quality, even though Libra would not work as hard as Capricorn. Libra will want everyone to come in to the play of, all right, I did this, you know where I'm going with it. Everybody get in and chip in. Or they will want to be the one to do it after they copy the person, and they'll do it in their own way. Okay? They like, I heard, oh, they like to control their households. Yes, I heard, yeah, I think I said that. They like to control their households, be manipulative with their children. They can make their children codependent on them. Codependent is the word, to manipulate. To feel like this is what I've done for you, but you're doing what you're supposed to do. It's your duty. In a marriage, it's your duty. It's your duty to your partner. It's not about a job. It's your duty to compromise, to create that balance, to give more than yourself, but not too much to make you at a detriment. Because then when you give too much, you feel like you're obligated, like you're their savior. That's what happens when we lose our femininity. When we gain too much femininity, we tend to think that we're equivalent to men, and we're not. We're not equivalent to men. God made men, and God made men, and God made womb man. We have a womb to remind you that we are not equivalent to men. So that feminist energy that they carry sometimes can be defeminizing a man. They can get dictatorial to make the man to feel down, or like they can't, move without them. Or they'll be like, well, I did this for you, so you have to do this back. No, it's, if you're going to give, and that's why I said this perfect example of divorce court is the perfect reasons for why Venus energy in relationships, when it goes sour. I would say to Libras, if you want to work better with your Libra mate or spouse, or anywhere there's sun, moon, rising, and Mars, or if they happen to have their Libra in the 10th, if you're working with them at work, or Libra in the 4th, if you have Aries energy there, ask them to tell you their negative sides of their thoughts. Tell them, even if it hurts your feelings, to tell you the absolute truth. It's going to hurt them at first. You get what I'm saying? Because they have to really sit deep within themselves to feel like, can I really trust this person? Because they act like they brutally insult. When they insult you, they're insulting you gently. They ain't bringing out the real Willie, like, motherfucker, your hair is short and your hair is so short I can see your thoughts. They not going there. You get what I'm saying? They would rather walk away diplomatic. So because it takes a lot from them to bring it out of them, to get them to really say what they want to say, you have to. When people tell you what you don't have to do, you do. For everyone to have peace in the world, for some kind of mental peace, for some kind of equilibrium, for some kind of balance, you have to take it. Somebody has to be the leader, because they are leaders. But not all the time they are doing leadership things, because sometimes everyone in this world would like to let their guard down and have someone take the wheel for a change. So don't ever feel afraid that you can't ask them a question. Even if they don't answer it for you right then and there, if they feel you are value to them, they'll find a way to relate it, even if they write it down on a piece of paper. Because sometimes the things that's in their mind, they may not express it very clearly, so it may feel like they're being demanding or commanding to you in their lower frequency. It is not misunderstood. If they are doing it, they're doing it purposely. They'll justify it and say, you made me do it. You get what I'm saying? This is what you made me do. I did that because you made me do that. Knowing that they're just really deflecting. Okay? So never hesitate when it comes to a Libra to ask them, I really don't feel like we're going to get any further than this in the relationship, because it feels like we're being superficial. All we do is go out and eat and party, or they might want to be social. If they want to go out and be constantly social and y'all in a relationship and they're going with you, best believe they're scoping the room, looking around for somebody else that they like, because they're not happy, because they want to be social on people. You understand? They love social gatherings. Believe it or not, they love the party. They love to party. They love to get out and have a good time. They love to take their partner out and sometimes wear the same colors. They love to wear the same colors and, you know what I'm saying, or have matching rings, you know what I'm saying, a matching earring set. You know, he might rock one earring or a matching tattoo, something fly, you know what I'm saying, that stand out, that's Venusian. You know what I'm saying? Because they could be, and they also represent light eyes, the light eye people. If you don't know a Libra with light eyes, they don't have too much heavy Libra in them. But they can represent also the light eyes. That's why I said eyes, something about eyes on me. That's why I put down watch your eyes. That's why I put that. Libras also have dimples. This is my 10th house. I keep telling you, I have dimples. I have the long dimples. So, and I'm a Capricorn sun. That's my 10th house. You put Libra there, you get physical attributes of Libra. So, what else? Libras can also have features of the Mongolian print, the green Mongolian birthmark that they have sometimes. I have 3 different placements of them. Because you're putting it in Capricorn now, you understand? So I share it now. But in a dusty way, because Capricorn rule the skin, but like that sandy looking complexion. I have sandy complexion. So you put beauty in a goat, this is what you get. They can be super breasty. They can be the super breastiest, or they can have that voice that sounds like, "Hi everybody, how you doing? How y'all doing?" They can have that inflatable voice too. I notice a lot of air get those helium type voices. What I say, they make the world a better place. You goddamn right. Libra make the world a fucking better place, man. I don't see myself not functioning or having a smile. They're also equivalent jokers. Funny as hell. I don't know a lot of Libran comedians apart from who's North Notice in Libra. I believe it was Howard Stern who's North Notice in Libra, even though he's a Capricorn sun. I'm not sure. I got to look it back up again. But what difference do they make in the world? They bring the idea of balance and how we all can communicate and how we all should learn to discipline ourselves when we need to get back in touch. And they teach you self-worth. Libras teach you self-worth, man. All them beautiful things that inspire you to get out and go be a superstar, be a best basketball player, to dress nice, to cook the best foods. That's Venus. Venus from Taurus to Libra. Come on now. If food didn't taste good, you wouldn't even know that from a Taurus or a Libra. Not saying that Libras can cook. Like I said, they will try. For their partners, they may not be the best cook, but they'll damn sure get some instruction books and learn how to cook that shit. And even if it didn't taste good, their partner they'll be like, "Look, bitch, you ain't that great of a cook, but in other departments, you are the best." You understand? They do try, like they really do try. And their voice and their opinions matter. So don't ever feel like when they're being misleading to you, I'm starting to understand it. Like I really do. And it makes me very passionate. It took a lot of pain for me to understand and start speaking to the world on this level of their voice matters. You understand? They don't all the time get to wherever there's Libra, wherever there's Capricorn. Remember, we're all the bottom part of the chart. We're all the bottom part of the chart. Wherever there's the bottom part of the chart, that's all the pains and sufferings of everything dark. But it's been in the light for people to see. We come from them tough households where our parents played tit for tat with us. You understand? Like wherever there is. So when you get a Libra coming from that energy, you're trying to get somebody who's trying to escape those things to bring that idea of I didn't have, so I'm gonna show you what I'm worth now type energy. Like that's who they are. So give them that, allow them to bring that to you. If you don't understand them things, it can be a beautiful thing when they're not being superficial, like overly superficial, like drinking diet drinks and then still going to fucking smoke a cigarette, and then they're drinking the diet drinks, and then when they're ready to abuse themselves, they drinking the diet drink and then eating like 4 or 5 fucking burgers. You know what I'm saying? Like they can fucking self beat themselves up when, oh, you know how you could break the heart of a fucking Libra? Tell that motherfucker the truth of how ugly they fucking are. Because most of the time, they don't like to hear how ugly they are or how they work doesn't matter. Hit that like button, y'all. Come up in my god dogged room and hit the like button. Come up in my room, and hit the like button. Thanks for those who's coming in here hitting the like button. You want to fucking piss a fucking Libra off? Tell that motherfucker they ugly. They gonna be like, bitch. Rip. You gonna hear the record player rip. Rip. You're gonna hear that shit rip. Not only will it rip, that motherfucking record won't work again, goddamn, because they're gonna destroy every motherfucking thing you think that you love, and now this means war in their head. Everything they know about you, they will fucking destroy you with. Do believe it, they rule law. And if they have connections, they will make sure everything you fucked up, watch divorce court, they'll take it all, goddamn. They'll divorce your ass and want the ring back. And give it to the other motherfucker that finally got the good job, and now they turned that motherfucker into Mr. Righteous. Believe that shit too. Don't fucking piss a Libra off when they're being their general of love. Let them be Aphrodite. Aphrodite, come and take me. All right. So allow them to be great. Allow them to be sexy in their mind. Oh yeah. They can fake orgasms too, just like Leo. They can fake orgasms and act like it's the best sex ever. Because they know you got something that they got, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to hurt your feelings. Me, I ain't fucking laying there. I'm like, there go. Whoop. Get off me. Get off me. You're not finishing. I'm not letting it happen. Because I like to walk away with dignity. I don't want to feel like, oh my God, what did I do? Fuck out of here. Capricorn, Sun, Aquarius, smoke. 10th house of Libra. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it and spray it. Nigga, what the fuck you doing? You ain't going to finish. I ain't letting you finish. No. All right, so they the ones I would like to say, them and Taurus, bring the pillow top sheets, the comfort and the warm painted house with the warm colors, the soft warm colors that's almost sexual. You hear me? Potpourri that smells not overpowering of flowers, but just right. You get fucking glow in the dark fingernails with gold fucking thongs on, shimmering nipples. You hear me? Because I'm 10th house of Libra. You'll get that shit. You hear me? And you'll get all of that because we understand that it takes work. It's not going to always be perfect. You want that person to let your hair down, to be able to take your wig off and not wear that makeup all the time and still say you're still beautiful. That shit is beautiful. That's what Venus wants. But they're going to always in their mind feel like they're not good enough. There's always going to be another part that feels like the I am. Remember, Libra and Aries are the I am energy. So they don't know, if you don't know who you are, you're going to be putting on many different faces to create an identity that you think is yours, but it's not. And then it fucks with your psyche, and then you have a mental breakdown. I would say for Libra, on their own spare time. On their own spare time. This is no offense to no Libras, men and women. And I'm telling you this because y'all about obsession. I'm trying to find a nicer way to say it because there's not going to be a right way to say this. Masturbate for your partner. Masturbate for your partner. Masturbate for your partner. Look them in the eye. If you never did nothing else in your life, because y'all so uncomfortable with yourselves in general anyway, by yourself, that you have to put on a show, I would say, because y'all all about relationship, masturbate for your partner in front of your partner. Put on the music. Make the room look good, or do it in the tub. Go somewhere, rent a telly. Bring the cleaning stuff, because you know they don't clean hotel jacuzzis real good. So bring the cleaning stuff to clean it up, jacuzzi shit out. You know what I'm saying? And you wash the tub out in the jacuzzi place too. Still wash that bitch out anyway. Take that cleaning shit with you in that jacuzzi. Clean it up. And then you and your partner create that setting. And you masturbate for your partner. Play some music in the hotel. Do that shit. Or do it in a fucking nice car. Bring some fucking little bootleg ass speaker with the strobe lights. You know what I'm saying? I prefer a Bose. I like bass. I'm a bass junkie. Put it under your ass cheeks. Masturbate for your partner. And see how uncomfortable you feel. Like I said, to get to the root of our own insecurities, we must first put ourselves in the most worst compromising situation to realize it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. That's Capricorn and Libra. Because we suffer. Because if not, Libra would be the person that cuts themselves low key. They're the ones who, them and Virgo would be the light low key cutters. I was one. I can share that with the world because I wasn't accepted. You can get the low key cutters. Not because we like to please other people, but because you must learn to love yourself. Libra risings, learn to love yourself. I'm telling you, masturbate for your partner. It's going to feel so fucking funny. But when you, and you'll learn, they can't make you feel bad. Like when you learn to let that go, and if it, you'll know when you're in a compromising situation, like, however y'all do it. However y'all do it. You will know if that person is worth your everything rather than keep holding on, because y'all like to hold on to a lot of exes. Y'all will find yourself still holding on for exes just in case. But you know what? When you're in the most embarrassing and the most vulnerable, you'll know if that person is really of value to you without having to make yourself think because of what y'all put together. Because y'all like to stay with people for the sake of what y'all put together and won't even be happy. That's what I'm saying. If it's the seventh house, why pretend? Why personify? And Aries on the other side, on the negative side of Aries, they like trophy wives. So imagine you like trophy husband. You know what I'm saying? So rather than do that and stay with somebody when you clearly not happy, to know if somebody is truly your heart's desire, so you don't ever have to second guess your choices and have those many options and still have them options without even keeping them or stringing them along. But they'll be willingly available without having to be manipulative or you having to be flirtatious. Do that to the partner that you think you really truly love that you're with. And if that partner, you feel good, like you can let out and do this again and again and again, that is that person is your person. I mean, of how you felt after, not about the ejaculation, not about the orgasm. It's about the like I didn't know that I can do this for you or myself for you. I cannot, that I went that depth for you. Sure, it may sound extreme coming from me because that's me. I'm a cusp of Scorpio, Sag, rising. I'm going to give you the raw, deep, dark love, art of war, love. Y'all are beautiful, and I get it. But the superficial, and you got to stop it. Stop making people think you like them. They'll follow people because they got nice hair. They'll be like, well, my friend got hair like this, so I think my hair going to grow that way. Or I don't know what. Oh, they can make it seem like their kids don't do no wrong too. Oh, their kids don't do no wrong. They'll be like, oh, look at that little hot ass little girl. One thing about girls, they always want to pop up pregnant if they got a son. One thing about them girls, if they might pop up pregnant, and you know what, me, Capricorn, Sun, Aquarius, Moon, I'll be like, so you was that hot ass little girl, huh? And they be like, no. I said, so why are you putting women in that? Why you? Because that boy is the one who got the Audi and the girl got the thing. So you're saying that. So they sometimes don't hear themselves. You understand? Because it's different. So I want them to know that. That's not judgment. That's just being real. Be careful. the men, they be very hard on their sons, the Libra men, because they're men. You know, I guess they feel because their sons are men, so they deal with them with. So yeah, you guys, I'm done. Take care.